Hello students, chapter number 2 in mathematics, whole numbers. We are almost at the end of the revision. Now we learn about the different properties of the whole numbers. We also learn how to use that properties for solving the multiplication in short. But now sometimes when there are word problems, then also you can use your properties to find the answer very quickly. So this type of word problems can be asked. So let us understand about some of this. The first example is a milkman supplies 62 liters of milk to a hotel in the morning and 78 liters of milk in the evening. If the milk costs rupees 75 per liter, how much money is due to the milkman per day? So here in the morning and in the evening he supplies milk. In the morning 62 liters every morning and every evening 78 liters of the milk is he supplied. Now the cost is also given that it is rupees 75 per liter. Per liter means price of 1 liter. So price of 1 liter milk is rupees 75. So every day how much money is due for that milkman from the hotel? So now total milk, how much is he supplying, that we will find first. So total milk supplied is equal to 62 liters in morning plus 78 liters in evening. So that is equal to total 104 liters. Total milk is that milkman supplying to the hotel. Now cost of milk is equal to rupees 75 per liter. Therefore total money is equal to 140 multiplied by 75. So here 140 multiplied by 75, we can use the method of any properties also. Here 140 you can write down as 100 plus 40. So now we can use the distributive property. So is equal to 100 multiplied by 75 plus 40 multiplied by 75. That is the distributivity. You can directly also multiply, but by using distributivity it is easier. So 100 multiplied by 75 is 7500 plus 40 multiplied by 75, so you have to multiply 75 by 4 and put 1 0. So 5 4s are 20, 7 4s are 28, 28 plus 2 is 30. So is equal to rupees 0, 0, 5 and 10. So rupees 10,500. So the price of milk is 75 rupees. So total 140 liters multiplied by 75 rupees. So we get 100 plus 40 multiplied by 75, and then we use the distributive property. So it is easier for us to write down the total. Let's see the another example. I bought petrol thrice in the month of April. I bought 38 liters on 1st April, 43 on 15th April, 29 on 24th April. And that petrol costs rupees 80 per liter. Then what is the total expense on petrol in April month? So here also total petrol bought during the month is equal to 38 plus 43 plus 29. So that is total 110 liters of petrol I bought. Now cost of petrol is equal to rupees 80 per liter. Therefore, total expense on petrol is equal to 110 multiplied by 80. Here also we can do 100 plus 10 multiplied by 80. So is equal to 100 into 80 plus 10 into 80 by distributivity. So that is 100 into 80 is 8,000 plus 80 tens are 800, so is equal to rupees 8,800. So here also in the daily life problems, solving also can be done using the distributive property. Now represent the given numbers in the required form by using dots. We learned that some of the numbers can be represented as a rectangle or a square or a triangle. All the numbers can be represented as a line because we have to put the dots in the line only. So let's take some examples of that. First, saw 8 as a line. So now to saw 8 as a line is very simple. At the same distance, we have to put 8 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So to put them as a line is a very simple thing. Then we will take so 16 as a square. Now we have to put 16 dots and it should make a square. So now 16 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. So this is the 16 we represent as a square. 4 dots in a row and such 4 columns. So we make the square of the dots. So tan as a rectangle. Now 10 we can represent two ways as a rectangle, vertical or horizontal. So 10 is a rectangle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or you present like that also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So that number 10 can be represented as rectangle as two ways. Now so 10 as a triangle. Now 10 can be represented by the triangles also. You know that in triangle we have to make a like a right triangle. Both sides should be, the two sides should be equal. So now here we represent it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So we make a right triangle so that those two sides are equal, and thus in which here the number of dots is decreasing, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And that is the way we can represent the numbers using a dot. Now let's take some small questions. If the product of two whole numbers is 0, two whole numbers is 0, comma, can we say that one or both of them, that one or both of them will be 0? Justify through example. Justify through examples. Now it says that the product of two whole numbers is 0. then either the one of them or both of them will be 0. So we can say that yes, we can say that, for example, if 0 is multiplied by, for example, 0 multiplied by 3 is also 0, and 5 multiplied by 0 is also 0, or 0 multiplied by 0 is also 0. It means that either one of them can be 0 or both of them also can be 0. Let's take one last question. If the product of two whole number is 1, is 1, can we say that one or both of them, one or both of them will be 1? Justify through examples. Now here, if you think about it, then you will get the answer. That if one of the number is 1 and the other number is different than 1, then what will be the product? That will be the same number. Like 1 multiplied by 5, then it becomes 5. 7 multiplied by 1 also becomes 7. But the product will be 1 only when 1 is multiplied by 1 itself. Means both numbers will be 1 only. Here it can be possible only when both of them is 1. As 1 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1. But 1 multiplied by 5 is 5. 7 multiplied by 1 is also 7. So only possible then when the both numbers are 1. So here it is the end of the revision of chapter number 2. Will be followed by the PDF, and any confusion write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.